Hello, welcome to Confessions of a Frustrated Game Master. I am Robert, the narrator, and thank you for joining me for another quick in-car edition of Confessions. Well, this episode, I'm just jumping on to confirm whether or not my trick or tip has worked. And I've never done one of these videos where I tested a trick or tip and came back on to tell you if it worked. And the trick or tip that I'm referring to is from my recent episode, couple or three episodes ago, where I talked about taking the fun out of rules, arguments, and rulings. So what I explained is that the local group that I play with are made up of friends that I've been in the hobby with for 30 plus years, and we naturally bust each other's balls. Our love language is debate and one-upsmanship, probably more them than me, because I really am I'm the type of person, I don't like conflict and a whole lot of arguing and fussing. We have players in our group that I'm pretty sure use rules and ruling arguments to try to take advantage, and they use it as a tactic. And then we have friends in our group who are just argumentative people. So I wanted to do something to address that. And what I came up with was allowing my players to overrule me. So when I interpret a rule or make a ruling of any type, if my player disagrees with me, instead of arguing with them for 15 minutes, I just say, hey, you can overrule me. Whatever I say, you have the power to overrule me. And I thought that would reduce rules arguments or rulings arguments in my game. And I was wrong. It didn't reduce it. It completely eliminated rules and ruling arguments in my game. I have not had a rules or ruling argument since I implemented it. And it is the best of both worlds. I really, really believe that it is a great idea, and it may work for you. As I surmised, as much as my local group's players love to argue or be argumentative and use it as a tactic, what they love more is having a challenging game. So when they start arguing about, I didn't say that, or I thought I was in this position, or I thought I didn't use that power before, and I disagree with them, and they say, well, no, you're wrong. Well, do you want to disagree? And I just get this feeling of guilt washing over them, and they say, no, okay, I'll let you make the decision. Because in my group, the GM has final say is a tough thing to enforce. I have some argumentative guys in my group who are jaded, who've been playing role-playing games for a long time, and they don't always respect, or almost never used to respect, the GM has the final say paradigm of how a lot of people play role-playing games. So you should try that if you have argumentative players in your group, because as I thought, it really makes your players feel guilty when they overrule you. At least it does for my players. And even if they do decide to overrule you in your game, it's the best of both worlds. If constantly arguing rules and rulings is getting on your nerves, as it was for me, it's the best of both worlds, because you don't have to argue and your players get what they want, which translates into them getting the type of game that they want. There are some players out there excuse me, who would rather have their way than have a challenging game. And if they overrule you, at least okay, that's the type of game that you want to play. So, quick video, didn't want to take up a whole lot of time. Thanks for checking it out. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy holidays, maybe, wherever and whenever you are watching this video. Talk at you later. Bye-bye.